if there's one thing I want from Guild Wars 2 in terms of like the next expansion, I don't want a new zone. I don't care. I don't care about this, okay?
Time to do some real damage.
Redo some shit interior, redo some, maybe even redo the world bosses so they're like, cooler and shit. Like redo the mechanics, not just like, not just like what they did with like, gave them 2 more mechanics so they last forever more, right? Actually redo them. Maybe even like a graphical overhaul, maybe, like maybe like increase their graphics. But the most important thing, one of the most important things that I want them to do, make a meta for Zaitan. I think Zaitan deserves a meta. I think he does. I think we need a proper Zaitan fight. The story, I'm sorry, I like the story, but it did not do justice to Zaitan. Like, I mean, dude, this is the first time you see an amazing, like a really cool looking dragon and you can't even fight him. And yeah, I know you kind of fight him, not really in other events, like maybe like some Harvest Temple, maybe like some, when you do Kralkatorrik story and you kill Kralkatorrik, you kind of ish, not really fight Zaitan. We need a Zaitan meta, okay? We need like a nice Zaitan meta. Okay, where like again similar to the story where you're where you're going with the battleships, you're gonna have some people who use the what do you call it, the cannons. Some people are going to fight the mobs that are attacking you on the cannons, right? Like, man, you can do so much with it. You're gonna have to take out dragons from the sky with the cannons. I don't know, man. I feel like out of like, I think that is worth more than a new expansion in buttfuck nowhere. Also, maybe add some, stuff to use this guy for in places other than POF. Because, man, this mount became kind of useless in my opinion after the work law changes. Like, he's just like, why does he even exist? Aside from like some story parts in everything is already dead, I can't even hit anything. Aside from like story parts in Path of Fire, like why does it exist, man? Like honestly, there's like, this mount doesn't do anything anymore, right? Like again, I think you only use him now in Dragonfall, really. Or like maybe some like griffin farms, a faster way to get to some griffins if you use him. But like it's such a, feels like such a wasted mount right now with a very cool mechanic. I don't know, I think they need to overhaul that. So Zaitan, that, and I don't know how you would go about this, but fractals are extremely hard to queue for properly, aside from like T1s, right? But dungeons, you should be able to queue to them pretty damn easily. There's no requirements for dungeons in terms of like, boons and stuff. You can just do that. Like just queue into dungeons, queue into raids. They might be doing it. I don't know. I haven't. Maybe I don't remember. I remember them just talking about raids, strike, and fractals, but maybe they're adding it to dungeons too. In my opinion, dungeons, we definitely want to add it to them.
This location is great.
Like, why the hell not? Right,
Just
just add queue to dungeons. But here's the problem though. When you queue, can you get into the queue without having a full team? Right? Can you just go? Because here's how you would fix the queue, really. Because there's gonna be a problem with the queue. Queues are gonna be lasting for hours if you don't think about this first, then, right? Where you can be inside of the dungeon and then post it for queue, which you can do from the fractals, right? That was an option, but right now what you would need is for people to be able to just like queue into the dungeon. If there is no people, you can just enter the dungeon. So you create the instance, and while you are playing the dungeon, people can queue into you, right? All in one button. So it's like queue in, enter enter without party, and while you enter without party, you would already be automatically in the queue. I think that's probably like something that it should add. But in my opinion, just add the Zeiton. Just do, honestly, a full expansion of just like Zeiton. I don't care. Like, oh no, I missed it. Oh well, whatever. Just do a Zeiton, man. Just give us a Zeiton meta. Revamp the core world. Other expansions can wait. Yeah, just revamp the old world. I'm not saying like change the maps or whatever. I think like the story experience was probably not gonna change that. That's too much work and too unrealistic. But maybe like, you know, I don't know. I don't know how would you, like, if you were to add things to core tier or change it to make it a bit more, you know, current or better overall, like what would you add to it? You know, just like leave a comment down below, I guess.